Leo, hi. I'm going to do a general love reading today. I'm using the Well and deck of cards. And because it's general reading, it may not resonate for everyone. If it does resonate for you, however, there will be an extended reading available, and the information for that will be in the box below. I'm also doing personal readings again now, and the information for that is also in the box below. All right, I'm going to start with the Celtic cross layout. And as this is a general love reading, not all love readings, are romantic. And I don't know, because I haven't even seen your cards. I shuffle them, I hadn't focused, but these are your cards, so we'll just read what comes out. But it is always about love of one form or another. All right. Let's see where we're going with this. And also, just to let you know that the gender cards in this are not relating to gender. They're relating to the divine masculine and feminine energies that are in all of us. And therefore, they can apply to, either gender, any gender. Okay, so the guidepost card I've got here is the Emperor. Now this is definitely a divine masculine energy. It doesn't have to be a male. It can be male or female. And we've got the Page of Wands. So I feel like, and the Sun. So these are your guides coming from the universe. So it is definitely that energy that's guiding you from. Now sometimes the Emperor can almost be a divine card. And in this case, I kind of think it is. So it's a divine card in the divine masculine energy. And we have the Page of Wands. So I feel like it's bringing a message for you to enlighten you, to illuminate your path so that you can then move further on it. And I can kind of see that here looking at these other cards here too. So okay, we'll leave that up as the guide cards. And above you we've got the Judgment card, which is kind of the card of rebirth. It's a card of rebirth in that it's kind of like the past is come to an end, and you've kind of come in from the war or whatever the past worldly things were, and the past part of your path, and it is a break. It is time, for rejuvenation, regeneration, and it's got the message her showing up here. There's a message for you while you're in that place, and I'll just show you this. And in that place of respite, it's coming to you through possibly dreams, possibly through memories of another lifetime, of anything that will shift your perspective and also open you up to more possibilities in the future. So it's kind of this light coming to you, right, with some information. And I think that's where these guides are working to try and get through to, bring you clarity. The Chariot is showing up in your immediate past, and as I said, the Sun is guiding you and readying you for action. And so in the recent past, it's already begun. So the action phase is, the action motivation is already on you. And it's quite a forceful thing when the Chariot shows up. And it usually, and then we've got the Page of Pentacles as I clarified it. So based on kind of this information that's coming your way, you're already moving on it. And quite often when the Chariot shows up, it's something that you put into motion a few years ago and maybe even forgot about it, and then just let it go. And now the divine timing is here, as we can see with the Emperor showing up and the the signs with the Page of Wands as your guide. On you we've got the Two of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. So the Two of Swords is about making some choices right now as to what you're going to do, okay? Because as I said, it's time for action, and it's already been presented to you. So what are you going to do? You've got to make some choices here. And the choices, you've got the Five of Pentacles on you, is kind of like, okay, I'm going to ignore and keep moving where I'm going already, or I'm going to pay attention to, to things that are being presented to me in terms of being there for my own abundance and prosperity. And so I see that as being your two choices. So either keeping on the path that you have been on, or stopping that path. And if you remember what you asked for, because the Justice card has brought you this time in place, you got the Justice card at the base, it's brought you this moment of making choices. And because you were really hurt in the past, it's giving you an opportunity to, with a different perspective being offered to you through judgment, and signs coming to you, messages coming to you, it's giving you an opportunity to move beyond the Three of Swords and put it behind you and move back into your own life force, okay? And that's what the Justice card's bringing to you. It's bringing you that opportunity. But like I said, it's on you around your decision, so it's up to you which way you're going to go with that. You've got the Star showing up and the Ten of Swords. So yes, there was a lot of pain in the past. There's no question about it with the Ten of Swords. It's a 10, so it's over and it's a long time ago. It's a culmination. And then you have the Three of Swords at the base. So where you are now is at a place of survival and healing, because the Star has brought in not only healing but guidance on a higher level. So it's actually, with the Chariot, it's bringing in guidance for you, so that even though you're still kind of in the healing process, the universe is helping you by showing you, and it can't do it for you, but what it can do is like the Justice card, is that it can bring to you what you asked for, and then you decide where you're going to go. And then I see a Death card and a Hierophant here. So I think the Death card and the Eight of Cups is showing up. The Death card is about leaving behind where you were, being asked to leave behind. Like there's a compelling thing where you kind of sense, because as I said, what you experienced in the Judgment card, you kind of sense that the universe was calling to you and beckoning you to keep moving beyond where you've been. It's not that where you've been is like hell or awful or anything like that. It's just that it's stagnated, and it's now time for you to move further to your own life force, which is the force of energy, as you can see with the Chariot here, which is taking you there. I mean, you can see the passion there, and I think that's what this is about. It's moving to that life force, that passion, that excitement kind of thing about life and about love. And then the Hierophant is showing up here. So, and the Ten of Cups. So lining you up with your new destiny, with your future, and a destiny and a future that the Justice card is bringing you, as you can see here. So you got the Ten of Cups, where love is there in abundance for you, and the Hierophant is about, not being a rebel, not having to go against everything that exists, but more moving into it with love and with a sense of abundance and support, okay, and committing to something that's very long-standing for you, something you can build on, something solid. And I see the Page of Swords in your subconscious, so I think this is, you kind of have already almost made that decision and made that choice that the Two of Swords is bringing to you, because you don't want to just keep wandering around. And that's what was on you with the Five of Pentacles. I do think that you want to commit and you want love and abundance in your life. And that's showing up here in your near future. So with the Page of Swords, I see you kind of holding your position. And as I said, the Page of Wands showing that there's messages and signals coming to you, and the Sun coming to you. You're waiting for those moments to happen before you kind of make your moves this time. But you do sense that you will be making some moves. You will be leaving the past behind. You will be following this new path. You're just not, you're waiting for more signs as to where to go with that. And then we got the Four of Cups showing up with the Three of Cups in your environment. So and the first part of that looks to me like moving back into, kind of the spirit energy that connects people together in their essence of life that they celebrate together. And with the Four of Cups showing up there too, it is about opening that heart chakra to the possibilities of love, period. So it's not narrowing it down to one person, one love, one, passion, but more, as I see in your environment, moving more into that force that exists and back to that place where you once maybe experienced that total open-heartedness. And now the Fourth Cup is saying that is your path to happiness and abundance in your lifetime here. In a position of your hopes and fears, you've got the Ace of Pentacles. So you're asking for that. You're saying, I want the universe to prove to me, or not prove to me, but provide me with some sign that I'm going to be secure, stable, safe. I want that kind of knowledge where I actually know it, where I know it because it is being offered to me. Okay. Then you've got the Queen of Pentacles in the outcome card with the Page of Swords, as I say, in your subconscious. So the Queen of Pentacles as your outcome card is that is exactly what you're asking for with the Ace of Pentacles, where you're saying, I want that knowledge, and the Queen of Pentacles as the outcome is you have, now the Queen is either male or female, just put that in right away. But it's about you actually embodying that principle. And that's what I see for the outcome here, is you actually feeling like you're in that place of embodiment. Now remember I said is that you've already moved, the movement has already been on you from the immediate past. So you have moved through a lot of things, but I feel like this is the message for you that you're waiting to hear as the Page of Swords. Before you move ahead, you're waiting to hear, am I at this place yet? And what this reading is telling you, the universe is telling you through this reading, is yes, you are at that place. Okay? You are at the Queen of Pentacles stage. And I'm going to go into that further in the extended reading. If this reading does resonate for you, then follow me into the extended. If it doesn't, then I'll see you next week. But first I'm going to draw an oracle from the Wisdom of Avalon. And we've got the High Priestess showing up here. Now the High Priestess, along with the Emperor guiding you, is about discernment, prophecy, and vision. Okay? Intuition. Connecting to that source in the universe that guides you. And as I said, it's the Page of Swords. You're waiting for these signs. You're getting your first sign when I say what the universe is coming through this reading, saying you are in a position of being secure and grounded and ready for it. And now the guide is saying yes, and remember intuition. Okay, so these are your signs. All right, so we'll move on to the extended reading, and for the rest, I'll see you next week.